Every month, the Billionaires' Muse redefines luxury, desire, and power. From ocean-kissed yacht decks to midnight airstrips, her arrivals are more than moments, their performances etched in memory. Tonight, we count down the top 20 most alluring arrivals of the month. Stay with me until the end, and vote in the comments for the one arrival that left you breathless.
The city lights bow when she talks.
She appears in a private Venetian villa, descending a crystal staircase as chandeliers bathe her in light. Each step feels rehearsed, yet impossibly natural, her entrance echoing like a secret only the wealthy could afford to keep.
It follows where she goes.
On the rooftop of a Manhattan tower, she steps down from a sleek black helicopter. Her silk dress flutters against the blade's dying whirl as the city's golden hour crowns her arrival in fire and shadow. Docked in Monaco, she disembarks a 200-foot yacht with nothing but a glass of champagne in hand. The crew stands frozen, as if the sea itself paused to admire her presence. A Gulfstream G650 kisses the runway. Its door opens, and she descends in midnight satin, the lights of the runway reflecting off diamond heels that strike with quiet thunder. In Kyoto, a garden lantern path illuminates her approach. She emerges through cherry blossoms, the air thick with perfume and silence, her arrival more ritual than routine. In the French Riviera, she steps out onto a marble balcony of the Hôtel de Paris. A crowd below erupts in cheers, yet her smile suggests she's entertaining only herself. Inside a Swiss chalet carved of ice, she enters wearing a fur-lined gown that sparkles with frost. The room itself seems to bow, crystals refracting her into 100 versions of perfection. On a yacht moored off Capri, a staircase lined with floating candles becomes her runway. Diamonds stitched into her dress catch fire with every step. In London, the rain pours. She steps from a Bentley beneath a single umbrella, water cascading off silk like it was designed only to caress her skin. In Dubai, she steps from a Rolls-Royce Phantom onto a desert runway where fire dancers perform in her honor. The heat waves bend around her figure, making her arrival look less real, more myth. Monte Carlo, the casino doors open, velvet ropes drop, and she enters with the slow grace of someone who already owns the building. She glides across midnight canals in Venice, stepping off a gondola lit by 100 lanterns. The water reflects her like a dream too fragile to wake. She arrives by private lift, doors opening to a glass sky bridge suspended 80 stories above Hong Kong. Her heels echo on crystal flooring, every step a claim of ownership over the skyline. A helicopter hovers low over turquoise Bahamian waters, lowering her onto a yacht's helipad. The Muse doesn't walk, she floats, carried by the rhythm of waves and the roar of the blades. In Vienna, she enters a gilded ballroom where violins pause mid-note. The chandeliers burn brighter, as though they were wired directly to her presence. On a Dubai airstrip, surrounded by vintage cars, she steps down in golden silk. Heat rises off the pavement, blurring her figure into something untouchable, half woman, half legend. Paris, a private gala. The lights dim, a spotlight blooms, and she emerges through a corridor of velvet curtains. No photographers, no noise, just silence, as if the entire room knew she was the event itself. In Istanbul, under moonlit arches of a palace courtyard, she steps through carved gates as fountains rise to greet her. Time bends, and the night itself seems to wait on her command. In Iceland, beneath the aurora, she emerges from a luxury jet. Flames from torches guide her steps across the frozen runway. Above her, the sky dances. Around her, the world forgets to breathe. In Iceland, beneath the aurora, she emerges from a luxury jet. Flames from torches guide her steps across the frozen runway. Above her, the sky dances. Around her, the world forgets to breathe. And there you have it. Great moments of seduction, elegance, and impossible luxury. But only one can be crowned the most alluring arrival of the month. Was it the midnight jet runway, the desert mirage, or the fire and ice beneath the northern lights? Tell us in the comments which entrance stole your imagination. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and return next month when the Muse arrives again. Bolder, brighter, unforgettable.